Welcome to Black and White Audits. I'm here in Aberlour today. I'm going to be having a look at the Walker's Shortbread factory. The main one, there's one in Elgin as well, but this is the main one. This is where it all started. I used to work here as well. So we're going to have a look around, see if there's any familiar faces. I won't mention them by name if I see any. That's a nice wee church up there though. Don't know if that's still in use. I do live in this area, but I'm not really familiar with what churches are still in use. Now this Walker's site, it's usually just open. The gates are open at the front. There's a shop in the middle of the site, and there's like a main office further up that I've never actually been to, so we'll go and we'll have a look at the whole thing. There are a couple of signs that say don't go past, but we'll see what we can do. There's another road going in from the main road if we need to use it to go up to the main building. There you go, there's your brand logo. Oh, almost dropped my phone. Sorry guys. It's your smoking shed. Age of 17, that never smelled of tobacco. Back in 2000 and whatever it was, 2003, 4 or 5, I worked here, I think it was. That thing just reeked of cannabis, resin specifically. It was back in the day before weed was popular up here. No one seemed to mind back then. Now Walker's rent most of these lorries out, but that's their one lorry they've got. Is that Walker's is one truck they bought last year or the year before?
No, they bought one last year. That is 3-year-old.
Oh, is that an older one?
Aye.
So they've got an actual lorry with trailer.
They've got a lorry with a trailer, aye, but it's about 5-6-year-old.
Is it?
Aye.
All right. So what was it that they bought last year?
One like that.
Another one like that?
Aye,
oh.
same.
All right, aye. So I must have
That is a 20. So that is 3-year-old in June.
I must have found out about that when that was new, and they've got another in there. I'm doing a wee video, by the way, just for YouTube, just covering it about Walkers and that. So.
I know that is 3-year-old, but.
So that was their first one there, and they've got another one just like it.
More or less, changed the branding again. They put that branding on there last year.
Aye.
That's why it looks like it's kind of new.
Yeah.
The branding's new, but the other one that they got last year, they changed the branding again. They put some Shortbread fingers on it, but it doesn't sit here.
Aye.
It's the boy that drives it. It's actually based just outside Glasgow.
All right.
And he comes up here on a Monday morning. It's only here on a Monday morning. He comes up and gets loaded on a Monday. But the other one, the Arctic, it's back and forth to Elgin. It's just, in fact, they haven't got their own unit today. It's a hired unit because the other one's in for an MOT.
Aye.
It's their own trailer, but it's getting renewed this year, in fact. But it's going to be about October.
Magic. Cheers for that.
No bother.
Yeah, we walk around, go up to the shop, and see if is the main house up to the public up the top, the head office. It's just I know, but there's a few signs that say you can't go past that way towards the house. I know there's a road.
Walking now.
Right. I know there's a road going up to the main road though, if I need to use it.
Aye, but no, you can walk up. Just the shops there, obviously.
Right.
And the factory, but if you go along either.
Past HR.
Well, no, not so far as HR. If you go along, right along the edge of that factory,
Aye, okay.
you'll see it at the far end, and you can walk up there below the house.
Magic, right? Thank you very much. This is a factory I used to work in quite recently. Burnt myself pretty bad. I fell on the big. It's like a big oven drawer that pulls out, and we put all the trays of cakes on it. I pulled it out and banged into a rack behind me. I went flying forward. I had to put my hands down and then push myself back up with the weight of myself as well. The temperature must have been about 190, 200 degrees Celsius. That was, oh yeah, that was the end of that season. I think I got like 2-3 weeks pay without actually turning up, but it was really bad burns. Well, large minor burns they called it. But it's a good place to work. I just didn't like the manager in there. He's a bit of a tool. Treated everyone like fucking school kids. So there's the reception. We'll go into reception and get as usual, guys, you can see this part of Scotland, people are more like stuck in a time warp, late 90s, of waving to a camera because it looks all new and unusual. That's where we get, that's our canteen. No point asking them what I already know. Seagulls were never really a big thing here up until pandemic. You've seen like a few coming to get all the waste from the cooking process, but after COVID, shitloads of them came up. Hear that in the tree. We're 20 miles away from the coast, guys. And we're pretty high up as well. There's never this many here. So as you can see, we're being allowed, sorry, I'll say that again. We're being allowed to just walk pretty much around site. You know what I mean? There's like forklifts come along here, and it's quite liberal as far as like being a visitor, being a tourist, being a photographer, just walking around. Yeah, I mean, there's like a wee pathway there, but there's no pathway here. Forklifts do come across here, this is a working area, but it's fine. It's quite common. I mean, I can't really think of anywhere around here that's got such a closed site that you'd get people shaking their fist at you. So, I mean, there's nowhere to really stand when crossing this area, but they're still happy for you to walk around. God forbid you use your common sense, you know. Walk in ovens, do the pies in them, mince pies for Christmas, for Sainsbury's, Marks and Spencer's. Don't know if that's what they make in these ones, but it rotates round. You can't really see in there, but it's like 4 racks go in, then they rotate around. We had some jokes in the factory because the bottom part of the floor, just because you put 4 racks in, the way the bottom part in the floor looks like a swastika, so it's like, aye right, you're putting racks of cakes in there, or pies. Where are all the